our guest today has done it all, from filming with Fred Astaire to rubbing shoulders with royalty and even landing herself a place as one of Liza Minnelli's bridesmaids. Now she's ready to share all the highs and lows from her incredible 85-year career. Please welcome Petula Clark. Thank you so much. Welcome. Well, here is the book, and it's Petula Clark, obviously, an autobiography. Is this you? Is that you, Petula? Now, on the back, you've put, "This is the book I swore I would never write."
It's very true.
Yet, here it is. Why have you waited so long?
Well, I really didn't want to write it. The idea of having to sit around thinking about my life, you know, was a bit boring. But my husband, who passed away last year, he very much wanted me to write this book. He said, if you don't write it, somebody else will, and probably get it all wrong. So he said, if someone's going to get it wrong, it better be you. So I decided to write it really for him.
But you have had the most incredible life. You must have... Was it more a thing of what do I leave out rather than what I put in?
Yeah, that's very true. In fact, near the end of the book, I say I've probably left out just as much as I've put into this book. I mean, but, you know, I've never been nostalgic. I don't sit around saying those were the good old days, because they weren't all that good. But it's been an interesting experience for me, and I'm glad I've done it. And now it's done, and now it's out.
Well done.
Amazing.
And the title of the book came from you meeting John Lennon.
This is a John Lennon quote, "Is that you, Petula?" Because it's a long story. I don't want to bore you with it, but it's...
But you went to his hotel room.
OK, I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was in Montreal, which is in Canada. It's the sort of like French-speaking part of Canada. And the first time I sang there, I went as a French performer. I'd done a lot of French television. I had a lot of hits in French. And so I did a one-woman show at a theatre called La Comédie Canadienne. It was great, very successful. A few years later, I recorded a song called Downtown.
We love it.
And a lot of other hit songs in English after that. And they were huge hits all over the world, including Canada. So they asked me back. I thought, oh, well, that's great. I've got a repertoire in French and a repertoire in English, so I'll do a bilingual show. Wrong. It was a political moment. De Gaulle had been there not long before saying Québec française and, you know, all that stuff. And they were very into keeping the Montreal French. And so when I sang in English, they were not happy. When I sang in French, the English people weren't happy. It was like a war going on. I used to come off stage in tears, and it was really very difficult. Now, I had read... Everybody had read that John Lennon was in town in Montreal with Yoko doing a bed-in. I don't know if any of you remember that.
Yes.
Bed-in for Peace.
The famous one in Amsterdam as well.
That's right. Well, I didn't know John, but I thought maybe he'll have a new point of view on this. He's very smart. And so I trip over from the theatre to the hotel. It was pouring with rain. I was still in my stage clothes, mascara running down my cheeks. I get to the hotel. The concierge says, "Bonsoir, Madame Petula." OK, bonsoir. I want to see John Lennon. Oh, yes, there's something. So up I go, no security whatsoever. And I'm standing in the doorway, and there they are, John and Yoko in bed.
Wow.
In their 90s. And I was standing there, dripping water all over their lovely carpet. And John looks up and says, "Is that you, Petula?"
Really?
And that's the name of the book.
Oh, that is the name of the great story.
That's a great story. What do you think people would be most shocked or surprised to read in this book?
I don't know. You know, excuse me, I'm going to have a drop of this.
Yeah, go on.
This is water, isn't it?
Yes, take your time.
I don't know. There aren't any saucy bits in it. That's not to say
But you
there
did
weren't.
turn down...
Well, there were saucy bits in my
You did
life.
turn down Elvis Presley, I believe.
That was looking as like a saucy bit, actually. Actually, I was out with Karen Carpenter. She was a friend of mine. Sorry about this. And we thought, well, what shall we do? We were in Las Vegas. Let's go out on the town. Well, Elvis was in town. Karen didn't know Elvis, and I didn't either. So let's go see Elvis. So we go along, and we received like royalty at the hotel.
Oh, wow.
You know, they give us the best seats in the house. That was very nice. And we watched Elvis, and he was really on form. It was good. And
was it in his gorgeous years?
oh, he was very, very handsome.
Was he so hot?
And he was singing well. He was doing the whole bit. And at the end of the Metro D comes in, Miss Clark, Miss Carpenter. He would like, Mr. Presley would like you to go to his dressing room. Okay. So off we trot. And the dressing room, my darlings, is huge. And then there's a sort of special place where the star does his or her makeup and gets ready, and that's where Elvis was. So we're sitting outside. There were some people from Nashville over there talking like that, you know. And Karen and I were there. Out comes Elvis, looking like...
A god.
Drop dead, yes.
Wow.
Gorgeous. And he was so thrilled at seeing us. It was quite obvious that he was thrilled seeing us. They were very tight trousers, let's put it that way.
Tight trousers.
old snake hips.
No, but he was gorgeous. And he was very thrilled up. You know, we were the two biggest female stars in the world at the time, Karen and me. And so he was charming, and he was a very southern gentleman kind of attitude. But I sensed there was something going on here. He kind of fancied both of us. Let's put it, I'm putting it bluntly. That's
Yeah.
And, you know, Karen was rather naive, and, you know, I was a bit more worldly wise. You know, I'd been living in Paris, and I saw the signs, if you know what I mean. And so I said to Karen, I think this has been very nice, but we really must be going, Karen. You know, you've got that thing in the morning? And she said, what thing in the morning? Nobody does anything in the morning in Las Vegas, you know. So I said, we really have to be going, Elvis. Thank you so much for a lovely evening. We really have to go. And we have to go. And she said, what? And I said, we have to get our beauty sleep. He says, you don't need beauty sleep.
You made your excuses and left, as they say in the
Did she ever forgive you?
We left like a couple of scared rabbits out there. And as we were leaving, I turned round and Elvis was at the door, and he looked at me and he went, I'll get you one day.
Oh. But I just wanted to ask you, we're running out of time. I mean, we have so many great stories, but I just wanted to ask you very quickly about your lovely husband, Claude.
Yes.
Who died last year.
Yes.
How many years were you together?
60-something.
Wow.
And
You must really miss him.
It's I know I'm still in mourning. I don't quite believe it. You know. Yeah. It's a terrible thing. I was Madame Wolfe, you know. I was his wife, and he was my husband, and we never divorced. We had a kind of, it wasn't an open marriage, but it. You know, he was going his way, I was going mine. He didn't like America very much, and I was working a lot in America. Right. So we sort of drifted apart, but God, I miss him.
Yeah, your love sustained. Well, he said to you, you should write a book, and you have.
He wanted me to write this book.
And here it is. Is that you, Petula? And it's been an honour having you on the show.
Really.
Thank you.
Oh, so much.